This is the iPhone 12 Pro, or at least that's what Apple wants you to call it. But is it really worthy of the Pro tag? Let's find out. I've been using this phone for 2 months now, and it's mostly been a love and a hate relationship. Let me explain. Let's start with the design. Apple's design of the 12 series has been getting a lot of praise, and it's rightfully so. Apple's most iconic iPhone design is considered to be that of the iPhone 5 series and the SE series. From that point forwards, the design started to get all curvy. So people rejoiced when they saw the look of the 12 series. It's like the iPhone 5 and the 11 Pro had a baby together. Now, I definitely feel like it's a better phone to hold in the hand. I like the boxy design even better than the previous iterations. The sharp edges feel great, there's no curve on the screen, and the fact that the phone can balance itself is pretty astonishing. I would have preferred the matte finish to the sides, just like the iPhone 12, because the glossy finish just gets too many fingerprints. Overall, Apple's idea of sticking to a similar design and making minute changes has been working pretty well for them. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if they use the same 12 series design for the 13 or even the 14 series as well. Now, speaking of using the same thing over and over again, let's talk about the display. The Pro uses a 6.1-inch OLED XDR Super Retina display. It's a perfectly balanced display with amazing colors, great visibility outdoors, and thin bezels all around. But the issue is, it's still using that same notch that the iPhone 10 did almost 3 years ago. Now, 3 years is plenty of time for a tech company to reduce the size of the notch. But hey, who am I to complain, right? The other issue with the display, it's not a high refresh rate, it's just a 60Hz panel. And there's definitely nothing pro about that. Now, I've been using the S21 Ultra 5G for the past few days, and that phone has a 120Hz display. And trust me, once you get used to that higher refresh rate display, it's hard going back to a 60Hz panel. So yeah, I know there's rumors floating around that Apple is going to introduce the high refresh rate for the iPhone 13, and maybe that's when the Pro will get more weight in. But yeah, for the 12 Pro series, definitely nothing pro about the display. Speaking of non-pro things, let's talk about the battery in this phone. Apple has been infamously known to give smaller batteries in their iPhones. This year is no exception. Strangely enough, this year it's actually even smaller than the 11 Pro from last year. So Apple, pat yourself on the back. Now this battery is average at the most. I can easily kill this thing in less than a day, but if you're a light to a medium user, you could easily get a day out of it. So in short, nothing pro about the battery at all. And then the other cherry on the top is Apple removing the charging brick from the box. Now, I know they gave some reasons, like environmental reasons and whatever, and that's the reason they removed it, but that's basically a dumb move. Now, for people like me, it's my first time buying an iPhone, so I don't have a fast charging brick lying around. So I had to go out of my way and spend extra $30 just to get the fast charging brick that has a USB-C to a Lightning port as well. So yeah, not a good thing to do at all, Apple. Maybe the only small pro thing about this phone are the cameras. It has a main wide, a telephoto, and an ultra-wide camera, along with the LiDAR sensor, which I'm pretty sure no one uses. I don't use it at all. But it has been such a delight taking pictures with this phone. Be it daytime or nighttime, the images are crispy with great attention to detail. And I don't think we need to talk about the video quality. It's been the best on the iPhones, and it still is with the 12 Pro. Now, what would take these cameras to the next level or the Pro level would be the addition of a manual mode, something that gives the users more control of the shots they want. I've been an Android user for the past 8 odd years, and it's always been pure vanilla Android. I always thought I could never get myself to like iOS. I've been a big Apple hater for so long, but that changed with the 12 Pro. Apple's integration of the hardware and the software are basically second to none. Yeah, I would consider the Pixel software to be up there as well, but you get what I mean. iMessage, FaceTime, better app compatibility, seamless transition between devices are just some of the things iOS users get to enjoy. Now, Face ID just make things so much easier. I never thought I missed Face ID so much until I started using the 12 Pro. So many apps use Face ID as a biometrics to log you in, which don't even require you to enter a password. And then there's the ecosystem. AirPods connect seamlessly, you can transfer music to your HomePod seamlessly, and you can pick up on your Mac where you left on some any other Apple device. In short, the more Apple products you buy, the more the walls of their ecosystem get higher and stronger. Let's see where I end up. Overall, this phone has been a pleasure to use. Now, will I remain an iOS user forever? Definitely no. If Google steps up their game with the Pixel 6, consider me back on the Android side. But for that, we have to wait and watch. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.